yourself stumbling. You're so weary from adventure's great. You need energy so you can think straight. After slaying monsters and fiends so rude, you need to take time to get some food. So if you need to fill your belly right quick, just come on down to the Mighty Stick. Yeah! In the heart of the trade war, right off the tradeway, there lies a restaurant full of drink and play. Goblins, orcs, and elves, they take all kinds. And if things get hairy, you know they won't mind. The Mighty Stick, the best restaurant in Waterdeep, where the swill is good, yet still quite cheap. Come taste cuisine from all across Faerun, made by the great warriors of Fork and Spoon. When you first step in, you'll be greeted with glee. In fact, this rabbit folk will likely be the first face you see. James Wonderfoot the second, or just James to his friends, the chummiest server who can always make amends. A most skilled bard as well, he studied in Dilper, and ask any of his peers, he caused quite the stir when it comes to sorcery. More effort could be put, but his power's still befitting the name of Wonderfoot. And oh, you smell that sweet aroma emanating from behind. Look, do your best to be patient, as it will come out in kind. A delectable scent, you wonder who could be its maker. Why, it's none other than Foxglove, the Mighty Stick's baker. Goblin of the Fae, his mind full of innovation. To create delicious sweets and pastries is his vocation. A romantic at heart, but a true tinkerer as well. His skill in baked goods will make your own heart swell. Deep within the kitchen, the mighty chef does cook, creating exotic dishes which are as delicious as they look. A faithful cleric of Garrot, her cooking is inspired well, so it may come as a surprise when you hear it's turned to spine shell. With age comes wisdom, and many places she's seen. She was given the blood of dragons, infused in her cuisine. Yet despite the history of her father, she's chosen a new path. And if you don't like her cooking, you'll surely feel her wrath. Finally there's Buck, or as he says, Bucky for short. He's the most big-rind and soiled of his entire cohort. This line cook is a verbal druid, who trained at Hull Hill with expertise in nature and combat. He cooks with the skill. But don't let his gritty exterior make you uneasy. Only sometimes do his unique dishes make you queasy. So if he's trying to spice your dishes with shroom and earth, he just cooks like he lives, filled with curiosity and mirth. Visit the Mighty Stick, staffed by the best of the best, with Peter Baggett, BLT, and the rest. These folk have tasted adventure, so they bring it to you. So get yourself a table and come see what's new.
That song will never not slap. Hello, hi, it's Katie Ironfist, and I'm back playing some more D&D with my buds. We're back with the Mighty Stick. Oh, and Danny is streaming. Just to make sure y'all know, Danny Moo is the other one who is streaming. Hold on. Danny. Let me just copy this. Copy. Paste. Here's her link. So there's two people to watch. Or just put us on in the background. Either one's fine. But yes, we are back for another wonderful game of D&D, and we're finally getting to fight somebody after 2 rounds of games and shit. So we are currently having to fight a red dragon, so that's gonna be fun. We'll see how well we do. We're currently in an airship, so I'm gonna undeafen, unmute. Hello, y'all.
Hi.
Hello. People are here. Sweet.
Yeah, I like your shirt.
Oh, thank you. I made it myself.
Yeah, nice.
Yes, I painstakingly made this out of heat transfer vinyl, and I hand lined everything up. Like, I lined it up by
Yeah.
eyes. I have a video as proof, too. Because I made this at my job,
Yeah.
and then I got to keep it.
Nice.
Hmm.
Cool.
Also, I totally beat Danny for, getting
Yep.
done with my intro faster. Huzzah!
You did start. You did start before her.
I know.
Let's be fair.
I don't need to be fair, I just need to win.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you
Does that
heard
mean
me.
you're gonna do the recap?
I did do the recap last time. I haven't used my inspiration yet,
Okay.
as far as I'm aware. Pretty sure I haven't.
Y'all gotta use that. Gotta start using those.
Well, I used mine originally for something stupid. I can't remember.
Very, but inspiring though, maybe.
I think I was trying to
Inspiring?
convince someone to tell shit.
Hi.
Oh my God. Alright, no.
I kept fucking up my intro because apparently I kept clicking things that I should have been clicking.
Why you do this? Why you
Do
do this?
this.
I don't know. I just felt like it was the right time to just really fuck everything.
I'm gonna switch to my D&D screen.
Nice.
You mean you're not already there?
Well, now I am.
Well,
And so now everybody can see. They can see all of you talking. They can see my character Turtoot. And they can see there's a big fucking ass dragon right fucking
Mhm.
there that we gotta deal with.
Big
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
ass dragon. Big
So-
fuck
Yeah,
ass.
yeah. Well, do you all want to start?
Mhm.
I will say this. I think we all learned the lesson. If Foxglove is gonna summon the hefty cannon, he should attach it to Turtoot or something. She can become a Blastoise!
Oh my god!
Could that
So-
work? With the other cannons, I'm willing to make it
Oh.
fly. With the hefty cannon, it's hefty. It says it right
Mhm.
there in the title.
Turtoot should have to succeed a strength check. Obviously,
Okay,
we're
so-
not gonna
Cross
test that now.
That
Wait,
awesome
wait,
break
wait.
when it comes to it. Yeah.
Wait. I have a great theory though. If you break Turtoot's shell, is it going to reveal dragon wings? Hear me
I
out.
think it'll just kill her.
Started, alright.
At this current moment, it's just gonna kill her.
Know that we'd have to try.
You are not
Well,
breaking
this
open
young bred
Turtoot's
dragon
shell.
will try its best to break open Turtoot's shell. So if you all want to start, I don't know, you can play one of like the whimsical things before we jump into combat or
Oh, I was-
whatever. But who wants to do the recap?
I think I haven't done it yet. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Alrighty, I guess I'll do it.
Go for it.
Let's hear it.
Last time the Mighty Stick, well, some of us anyways, for the competition, we arrived here on this flying ship, and some of us acclimated it better than others. And so we essentially got to know the cruise ship a bit, ourselves a bit more during stories and under the night.
After getting drugged.
Yep. But I Foxglove care at the moment. I was just glad to be not airsick. But now we have a red dragon to deal with.
Oh, Turtoot called
And
it.
No more drugs.
Turtoot
Yeah,
called
but
it.
you
Just saying.
probably should not have shot blindly into the night either. Which got its attention.
It was heading
Hey,
right
now-
for us.
That wasn't me. I was just trying to light the way.
With an attack spell.
It's fine. It's fine. I promise. It's fine.
Tell yourself that if you don't get injured during this battle.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair. Here's
So
hoping
now
I
we
don't
gotta
die.
face this dragon, and hopefully, everything can go smoothly enough where we don't have any damages or lose any people over the ship. Otherwise, if nothing else, let this motivate us to make sure nothing bad happens, because we'll lose time in the competition.
The worst thing that could happen.
Worst thing that could
Foxglove
happen,
is
we
at least
lose.
Trying to appeal to Turtude and Jake here.
Is there any possibility of taming said dragon? Who has a Pokeball?
I mean, I have a great idea. All right, hear me out. Granny, get in there and sex it up. Come on.
Okay, just because Turtoot tends to gravitate towards different men doesn't mean she fucks dragons.
All right, DM question. Are we able to identify the sexual orientation of this dragon?
I don't think that
You
matters
can
when the
determine
dragon
that
is kicked
in
off.
combat,
and ready to
Okay.
fight.
as most animals determine sexual orientation, I imagine.
In combat?
Granny,
Yeah.
flash at your tits and let's see what happens.
Turtoot has no tits. She's a fucking turtle lady.
Well, I don't know how you sex things up.
We don't have time for this.
I feel like we're wasting time.
Yeah, exactly. This thing is right at us. It's a fire dragon.
You were literally just saying we should try to catch it.
Yeah, but that was more of a joke.
Look,
Okay,
Bucky
fair.
was the best animal taming out of all of us, and Bucky's not here.
Oh shit,
And
yeah.
I'm trying
Actually,
to wrestle it, to be honest.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Turtoot has a +7 to animal handling.
Okay. So why aren't we taming it?
I thought it was an intelligent creature.
Yeah, it is more intelligent than most other creatures, for sure.
Let's see if
Maybe
we
if
can.
we communicate.
Yeah, tell it to stop.
Well, most of you will get to go before the dragon, so you can explore these options then.
Except for Turtoot. Turtoot is dead last.
You are not included in that, yes. Anything else you all want to add to the recap?
Nope. Let's get this fight started.
Okay. Well, Foxglove, if you didn't have inspiration before, you get another one now. And a little bit of housekeeping before the fight starts. Some things to be aware of. First of all, is if you man the ballistas, those are the stats for the ballistas. They have an AC of 15, HP of 50, and their action is a ranged weapon attack, which can hit 3d10 piercing damage, but they do need to be reloaded with your bonus action. The other bit of housekeeping is that you all are now fighting alongside Captain Lucky. So Captain Lucky has this ability called Of One Mind. So Captain Lucky has a variety of different legendary actions, of which she can take up to 2 before it's her turn again. She takes these legendary actions at the end, at her choice of the end of each of your turns, unless you want to use your reaction to determine what action she takes. Otherwise, she's going to use her best judgment. So her legendary actions are coordinated attack, where anybody within 30 feet of her can get an extra melee attack on a target within reach. She can also do cover fire, where she just makes a pistol attack at a target within range, and then she can use tactical shift, where she can get a allied creature within 30 feet of her to move up to half of its speed. This will be shown with this aura.
Yeah.
So if you're within that green circle, you can take advantage of any of her abilities. But again, if you want to choose which one, and if you want to be the one who gets it guaranteed, you'll have to sacrifice your reaction. Now, on top of sacrificing your reaction, you will also have disadvantage on saving throws against attacks and spells until the beginning of your next turn. So, if you want that little bit of control, you can get it. But if you get if you're the target of some flame breath, you might get hit pretty hard. So.
Oh yeah,
Better
it's
give
a fire creature, and we're on a wooden ship.
This is also something to be aware of. And then finally with Captain Lucky, she has Aura of Guidance, so anybody within 30 feet of her can add 1d4 to any attack rolls or saving rolls that they make. So, any questions about all that?
No. Lots of fun.
Mhm.
Okay. So go ahead and turn on that battle music, and I will be doing the same.
Oh God!
And let's start it.
So intense.
Dragons
I
are
don't
no
like it.
joke, and you're about to find that out. So James, you're up. First turn.
que-
What do you do?
So, question: what are these?
Yeah, those are more ammo for the ballista. So large iron arrows. Basically.
You don't say.
Mhm.
I would like to cast animate objects.
Oh,
And-
your
Oh!
favorite fucking.
My new
Okay, okay.
spell.
All
So,
right.
hold on.
So-
I gotta turn this music down just a bit. It's so intense that I can't think. Right.
I would
there,
consider
there we
these
go.
objects to be medium-sized.
Okay. Okay. So they count. Medium objects count as two of the 10. So one will count as 2. So I can have 5
do you want-
then.
Gotcha. Worthy of note, they are currently like spears just goes flying past the dragon, who just flaps its wings and like backs off for just just a split second and misses it by a hair. Mr. Piss is up next. We'll say the dragon is high enough for the hefty cannon to get past those spears. So go ahead and roll a ranged spell attack.
Right. If you can range spell attack.
Come on, you can hit it. Oh.
Ooh, natural
Ooh.
one though.
Oh god. Oh no.
Mm. So go ahead and roll damage for me.
Wow.
Oh.
This is not. Can I use inspiration?
Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're pretty hard. Well, inspiration you have to decide to use before you do the roll. Yeah.
Oh, hey,
So
natural one
9
there
points
too.
of damage will be dealt to poor Bali as you accidentally strike one of James's animated spears instead of the dragon, causing that glittering cannonball to erupt into a shower of sparks all around you. Danny, do you want to be tracking your spear's health?
I am
Okay.
tracking. I
All
get-
right.
Foxglove, aim better.
Not used to this ship.
Go ahead and copy paste what I put in the chat there, from
Oh,
the
okay.
R to the 8.
Oh,
Put
okay.
it into your chat, and then / in front of the R.
Forward slash?
Yeah, /
Forward slash.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, done it before. It's okay.
Okay. That.
Whoa,
Oh,
not
holy
God!
Yeah.
What
Holy
the
fuck.
fuck? Captain
Alright.
Lucky!
Damn.
Roll a third one there.
Another one?
Same thing as before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, there's 3 rays of fire.
Okay.
Okay, 24. So, I am so sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was thinking about this.
As all 3 of your your scorching rays of fire directly connect with the red dragon, 1 in the face, 2 in the chest, you can see as soon as it hit, it dissipates, and the dragon seems unaffected by it as it has a damage immunity to fire damage. I'm so sorry.
Oh
I
no.
I was wondering about that. I was like, Scorching Ray is a fire
about
spell.
that, or
whenever Talia she lets go of your hand after the spell resolves, and then she turns to the dragon, extends a hand, and a long, icy blue ray of frost erupts from it and connects with the dragon. But as she's doing this, there's this like pulse of cold energy that just like emanates out from Talia. And Foxglove, you just feel it as a pleasant breeze, but the dragon takes 4 points of cold damage on top of that. So Ray of Frost does 1d8. And then another 3 damage from the Ray of Frost. And then after all that, she is going to be like, she's going to turn to you, Foxglove, and nod, and she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And another thing for everybody here who is new, with movement, once per turn, you get a free diagonal. So if you move diagonal, it only costs 5 movement speed instead of 10. Again, it's just to speed things up. Okay, and that is Talia's full turn. Now we turn to the red dragon, who is going to
Ooh.
use its
Ooh.
fire breath.
Ooh.
Oh, hush it up, you.
No.
Never.
And let's see where it's gonna decide to go. So it's got 30 feet.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh God.
Why don't you just mark 4 areas with like 1 through
So your cannon's gonna be taking the brunt of this damage as well.
What do I roll?
Dexterity saving throw.
Woo! Foxglove dodged.
Hey, not well. You dodged half of the damage, so let's see what the damage is. So 16d6. So 22 points of damage if you dodged it. 44 points damage if you did not. So unfortunately, it spreads out in this massive wave of flame, and Foxglove, your hefty cannon absolutely melts underneath the pressure, and just completely disassembles. The ballista bolts had just the one. Oh man, so that's 44 points of damage. Do you want to roll each one individually? Because I'm willing to let you do that if you want.
Honestly, yeah, kind of. So let me roll 4
Yeah,
more.
so go ahead and roll
Wait,
4 more. And
18, 7, 2, and
44
16.
points. Okay. Well, those are all +1, so
Oh, I guess
you're
a
gonna keep
19.
2 of your bolts.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Which ones do you want
You're gonna keep 2
alive?
of your bolts.
I want Lee and Sta.
Okay,
Lee
so
and
Lee and
Sta
Sta,
survive.
both of those take.
know that rule, could I please use inspiration with this?
Hold on.
And this is before I know what the thing is.
Yes. Yes. And so what that will do is it gives you disadvantage for attacking beyond your normal range, because 120 is your maximum range. So if for now, it's okay because you didn't know the rule.
Okay.
We can go ahead and take that 23. So
Okay.
roll damage. 6 points of piercing as you chuck another one towards it. It does end up connecting into the dragon's like kind of near the skin of the wing towards the back, and flies right through. But the dragon is no less happier and is still locked on you now.
Oh, that's fine.
and
I'd like to use an action surge.
You're gonna action surge. Okay, this is your only one.
What? Okay, hold on. Why are you saying it like that?
I don't know.
That's not suspicious.
That's not suspicious at all. Okay, the ship is on fire.
Yeah.
I just want to point that out. So,
Shit.
I don't think It says I
No,
might.
it will not.
Hold on. So it says you might issue a command other than one described here.
puts out the fire in this area, but unfortunately also batters it with hail. To which Captain Lucky seems fairly distraught, but it does seem to put out most of the fire. So this will be the area that is battered with hail. Perfect.
Oh boy.
I know, pretty good drawing, right?
Great. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Will still be on fire, but this does put out this fire. Okay, and that is Talia's turn, bringing us to the Red Dragon, who must halt, which means no actions or abilities no actions and no movement. So, end of the young Red Dragon's turn. It's going to roll a d6. Remember, out of 5 or 6, it gets its fire breath back. It does not get its fire breath. So that brings us to you, Turtu.
Oh, thank God. Okay. I got my Cleaver of Returning back, correct?
Yes, that came back to your hand at the end of your turn.
Okay, hold on. And I'd get cold damage if I get into the ice storm, right?
No, so what this area is just it's littered with hail now, and so it counts as difficult terrain.
Okay.
Throw hail.
I actually had the same thought, Taylor. I won't even lie.
It's like, throw
you can always
hail at the dragon.
I'll just yuck it.
Yuck!
It's a thought that counts. Good job.
Okay. Anything else?
That is kind of all I got for. Yeah, because I've already done my action and my bonus. I don't have 2 actions, right?
You only have the one.
That's what I thought.
Okay. Do you want
Nope,
to move
nothing.
anywhere? Okay.
Actually,
so
I'm gonna
Captain.
give a.
Oh.
Sorry, I wanted to give bardic inspiration.
Oh,
I'll give.
that is a bonus action.
Oh, is it? Fuck. Okay, then never mind. I'm done.
All right. So Captain Lucky's going to use her last of her legendaries for this round, and she is going to just do another cover fire. So run another pistol. 16 will not hit.
Does the elemental thing help at all?
She's not using the ballista. She's using her pistol.
Oh, okay.
So again, it goes wide. You hear, does anyone speak Goblin?
I think
I
Foxwood does.
No, do not.
was gonna say I only know one song.
Okay. You realize through her fit of cursing that she says at least ass. And then it is her turn. Now she will use the ballista. So the ballista has a +1 to hit thanks to the elemental. Let's see, 1d20 elemental effect. So it's a 1d20 +7, 10 to hit. So she lines it up, fires it, and as soon as the artillery leaves the mechanism, it just gets coated in that same blue energy and leaves this smoky trail of cold behind it. But unfortunately, arc's a little bit too high, and again, Captain Lucky goes on a cursing spree as she reloads it. But she does.
But it did look pretty cool.
Then Mr. Piss is going to take his shot, and then that's +1d4 because he's in the range. +6.
Oh!
Natural
Oh!
20 from Mr. Piss.
Wow! Mr.
Oh,
Piss to
alright.
save the day!
Get it, Mr. Piss.
Get it, Mr. Piss!
Get it, Mr. Piss. So, yeah. What am I
Oh,
rolling
wow.
here? It doubles damage dice, so that is 6d10. This could take it out.
Oh, it better. It better.
Let's see. 37 points of damage as Mr. Piss takes a deep breath and then fires and direct hit directly into the dragon's sternum. You can hear the bones cracking as it lodges itself into the dragon's chest, dealing 37 points of damage. Not quite killing it though.
It wants to die at this
Barely
point.
holds on, but it does want to die. Captain Lucky beams over at Mr. Piss and just gives him a thumbs up.
I knew I hired the right guy for the crew with you.
Mr. Piss kind of blushes. Denty's gonna continue to keep hold and of the ship, and that will be their turns. Captain Lucky's legendary actions come back, and Fox beam of blue light just careen right past the dragon, and she squints a little bit and kind of like looks over to Captain Lucky. Can you try again? And so Captain Lucky will take another shot.
There we
Yes.
go. That's
Pretty cool
better.
hit. And even with all that, let's see, the damage will take that dragon out. There's no way that dragon does not get taken out. So with one more shot, boom, it pierces through as the dragon looks at Captain Lucky, opens its mouth wide to roar, and you see the bullet enter its mouth, and then suddenly the dragon falls limp and starts to fall out of the sky. Worthy of note, the ice has faded now. The ice has melted, so it's no longer difficult terrain, but the dragon is now falling out of the sky.
Ah, shit, there go my skewers.
And that is combat.
Oh, fuck. I want to go
Feel
take care of this
free to-
fire.
Yes, the ship is still on fire. I'll go and take away this radius. And go ahead and swap that music to something perhaps a little bit more calming.
Whimsical.
Whimsical, why not? If you have access to that, otherwise I can share it with you via Discord. Or so I thought.
Your-
Hold on. There you go. Okay, so, Captain Lucky looks at you all, takes a big sigh of relief.
Gods above! What's the dragon doing out this far?
Probably out hunting.
It's fucking shit
Oh,
up.
No, we're way away from their hunting grounds. I know they're scattered, but we're about 2 days up from the Great Peak Mountains. Is everyone all right?
I've been better, but
Probably
I've been worse.
goes up to you, Foxlove. Are you okay?
Yeah, probably just not sure if I'm good. Make sure though that every dragon, if I'm using my fire attacks, make sure it's a dragon that's fire.
Yeah, it's a learning experience. I'll say.
Captain Lucky's gonna jump over and quickly run to the fire.
Put that out.
I'm trying. I don't have a bucket of water. Can
James
I?
is gonna come pee on the fire.
Oh God. Can I try rolling survival first before James pees on the
my
fire?
ship?
Can you what on the fire?
I'd like to roll survival to try and put out the fire with like some survival knowledge that does not include peeing on the fire.
Oh, sure. Why not? Roll survival while James. How much have you had to drink?
Decent amount.
Still think like you're decent amount because you are rather small.
He's
You
just
are-
trying. He's just trying to help. It's no guarantee that it was supposed to actually help. He just
Yeah.
came over and was like, "I got this," and started like unbuttoning his pants.
Nope. Put it away. Put that thing away.
Yeah, Captain Lucky is mirroring the same, trying to encourage you to put it away. Yelling about like peeing on her ship specifically.
Okay, fine. He's gonna zip up his pants.
Churchoot does
You're
know
gonna
how to put out a
use
fire.
the piss corner.
Where's the piss corner?
It's down below.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we don't have a bathroom.
There's just a couple ballista bolts flying
Wait,
around now.
you don't have a bathroom?
No.
I'll go off the side.
Meow.
got
I don't even want to ask how. But
I'll
anyway,
let
Yeah,
her
bro.
hanging and squat.
Yeah, I was gonna
I can.
say. Oh. I was gonna say you can
Wait,
just.
can we
hang
put up
yourself
the
upside
spot?
down.
I'm working
What
on
the
it.
fuck?
God damn it! I rolled a 20 in survival. What does that mean?
That means you need to get something to cover the fire with, be it anything to smother it to keep it from getting oxygen. So
Cool,
like,
I have my
blanket
apron.
Or
Oh,
water.
I
That
was
works.
moving James back in case you wanted to throw James on the fire.
No.
I'm
I'm
fire
try-
resistant.
Turtu.
Hey.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I actually need to prevent 20 damage.
Turtute's gonna grab James and start rolling him over the fire.
James, you will be taking half of 5 rounded. Oh, I forget if it's rounded up or down. We'll say rounded up for your sake. So 3 points of fire damage as Turtu uses you to smother out the flames.
During this entire moment, James is going to be squealing. And then realizing that he's fine.
Talia just looks over.
I have cold magic. Okay.
Yeah.
James like,
Sometimes
whoa, I am fire resistant.
just they realize that they just go and do their own thing anyway.
Yeah. Well, good to know he's fire resistant.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Lucky, like about a minute later, she charges up with a bucket of water
Oh.
and stops.
Oh, well, good. Glad to see my ship's not on fire anymore.
And she just pours the bucket on the area, anyways.
That's what we do. We save ships.
I thought we saved
Well-
them.
Please don't sink my ship.
Is that not what you're supposed to do? What's that one board game? Is it not, like, sinking ships?
I don't know what you're talking about, but not this ship. No.
Especially
You wanna
not
get
while
to
we're
your
on it.
destination.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, guess we can just retire for the night. I'm probably gonna stay away for a little bit longer. The blood's really pumping. But we'll be on the lookout this time. I'm sorry that happened. I didn't think Red Dragons would be out this far. We're 2 days out. That's
Yeah.
a fair distance.
Ooh, you think we'll get lucky and a green dragon's gonna show up?
Oh, we do need a green dragon. I hope one of them will pop up. That'll save
What?
us 2 days.
If you find one, I don't want to take it on. That was a young dragon, too.
Oh yeah, the meat's probably tougher. I bet it's like veal, but dragony.
Dragon. Yeah. Well, if you all want to retire to bed, stay up with me, I don't care. We'll be on the lookout for anything else. If anything else happens, we'll be a bit more aware of it.
Okay, good night.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
good
sleep.
night.
Oh, here. Oh, actually, hold on. Wait, 1 second. I need to check something.
By the way,
Ah.
Talia, Fox still turns to Dahlia.
Yes.
You really saved our butts there with just your ice magic in general, and yeah,
Well,
I really.
I think it was a team effort, you know? But,
Mhm,
yeah, that was pretty good.
mhm.
Hey, real quick, how long does a familiar last?
Ooh, I believe 8 hours, but let me double check that. Oh, no. I think it just lasts indefinitely. Yep.
Cool. Turtu is gonna go ahead and summon Chris Fooldor.
Full name.
Yeah, the full name.
Chris Fooldor the Destroyer.
you
Yeah.
So she summons him.
So for the people new to the stream, do you want to explain what Chris Fuldor is?
Chris Fooldor is a crab-sant. So he is a croissant that is a crab. He is tiny, he is cute, and he is the destroyer of worlds.
He's very angry.
He is very angry and very suitable for Turtu.
Yes.
And because he's a familiar, Turtoot has like a little connection with him, so she can see through his eyes and all that fun stuff too. Turtoot is gonna hand Chris Fuldor over to Captain Lucky. Do not eat him.
Oh, adorable! I could eat you right. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, I won't eat him.
Chris Fuldor is going to angrily clip his pincers at Captain Lucky's face, as if, how dare she defy him.
He gets very close, and her nose is very much in pinching range.
Chris Fuldor is gonna try and pinch her.
He pinches her.
Ouch! Oh, you're just the sweetest little thing, aren't you?
Yep, I'm going to bed now. Chris Fuldor, yep. Let me know if something goes wrong.
He pries the claw off her face and like continues to just like kind of hold him, but is just so charmed by him.
Yeah, have yourself a good night.
You too, Captain Lucky, and all Denty, and Piss.
Denti nods to you, tips her hat, and Mr. Piss also just nods. And with that, are you all retiring for bed?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So this will end the mage armor, and concentration will also be off. And you all sleep through the rest of the night relatively undisturbed. So go ahead and take a full night's rest, which means you can recover any lost spell slots, any lost health, and any dailies that you may have spent. Talia, I believe, have spent just one spell slot. Oh, two. And the next morning will come. Let me just reset Talia here. I don't know why, but these player character sheets always lag for me.
Got the laggy sheets?
I got them laggy sheets, man.
Laggy sheets!
Laggy sheets. Okay. So the next day, let me switch the map as well. So the next day, you all wake around like late morning, early afternoon. You hear some steps on the deck above you, and beyond that, it seems quite quiet, peaceful. The gentle rocking of the ship kind of lulls you into a sense of security. Is it false? Is it not? Who is to say?
I don't know, DM.
It's
Who is
false.
to say?
Yeah.
It's false.
It's probably fine. And Foxglove, Talia is not in her hammock. What do you all do as you come to wake?
Are we in the below section? Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Turtoot's off to go make breakfast.
James is still in his hammock. And he is snoring.
Love is going to open that Dragon Book of Drins and start reading.
All right. So James is sleeping in. Foxglove is studying. Turtoot is cooking. Turtoot, the kitchen area, the pantry more like, does not have a lot to offer. But with what you're able to scrounge up with the jerked meat, and spices, some herbs, but nothing too fancy, and a couple of eggs, you're able to come up with a pretty decent breakfast. But go ahead and roll me a culinary tools check, wisdom based, to see how well you can improvise this.
Oh boy. Oh, that's not bad.
18. Okay. So quite well improvised, I would say. Is there anything you want to add to this, or like,
If
in
we're
terms of
talking
flavor?
meat,
No pun intended.
eggs, is there anything like rice?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I want to make a simple breakfast bowl with, probably like spiced rice, and then, lightly flavored jerked meat, since I imagine it's already flavored. And then I'm gonna put
Bold of you
a
to assume.
huh?
Bold of you to assume.
Oh, bold of me to assume. I'm gonna at least make sure there's salt and pepper on that bitch. And
Yeah.
then I'm gonna do a is it Sunny Side Up that has like the runny egg? If you break the surface, yeah.
Or
Those are the
If you
over
break the
e-
surface.
over easy.
or over medium.
Okay, I'll do over medium.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make
Okay.
food for everybody.
Okay. Cool. So you make a decent platter, and given what you were able to work with, it's a simple but satisfying breakfast bowl. And you make enough for everybody.
Cool, I'm gonna start taking out to serve it. Turtoot is gonna first stop over here. She's gonna kick the door at Foxglove's door. Breakfast!
Okay, I'll be out.
No, oh, I'm... Take it now.
Oh, okay. Awesome. It's down. He takes it from Turtoot and nods. Thanks, Turtoot.
Cool, Turtoot is carrying this on a tray, by the way, is how I'm imagining it. So then
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Turtoot goes to this one and kicks the door. James, breakfast!
James is going to be very startled by this and flip out of the hammock onto his face. Bop. And he's gonna hold his hands up saying thank you.
Turtoot's gonna manage to get him a bowl and then head upstairs. Which I'll just put her
Alright.
down here. I got breakfast!
And so when you head back up, your eyes like take a second to adjust to the sunlight. But you see Talia and Mr. Piss talking at the front of the ship. Talia is red in the face with laughter. Mr. Piss is just smiling. Captain Lucky is at the helm. She is smoking a cigar about the size of her arm.
Oh god.
And Dinty is, it's an exaggeration, but, you know, she's small, but the cigar is big. And Dinty is checking the rigging. As she sees you come up, she waves you down.
Oh my god, oh, you've got breakfast? You didn't have to do that.
I'm a cook, that's what I do! Food's ready! Come get it!
Well, I'm not complaining. Oh, can you bring it up here? I got to steer the ship, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's okay, I can eat and steer at the same time. It's pretty safe.
Where's Chris Fuldor?
She lowers her head, and you see Chris Fuldor is sitting on top of her hat.
That's adorable.
We've been best buds all throughout the whole night, isn't that right?
And she pokes him with a finger.
Chris Fuldor surprisingly doesn't clip her finger, but just snaps in the air with his claw.
I'm pretty sure that means he likes me, is that right?
Yeah, no. He didn't try and destroy you, so... Here's your
good.
bowl.
No, I don't like being destroyed. Thank you. Oh, this smells delicious. You cook this with our food?
Yep.
How? Got nothing but rice and salt down there.
You also had some meat and some eggs. It's not that difficult.
I forgot about those eggs. Well, hopefully they're not expired.
I am a cook. I would not use expired food.
Gotcha. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Chris Fuldor, you want to take the wheel?
Chris Fuldor jumps onto the wheel.
You feel the whole ship start to shake as the wheel starts, like, kind of going off balance one way and then the other, as Captain Lucky immediately starts digging in.
Can Chris Fuldor, like, try running back and forth to steer the ship?
Roll a dexterity roll for him. This grumpy little crab boy. He's having a time of it. It starts with him scuttling from one side to the other, and then eventually, like, he clings to one of the spokes of the wheel, and it turns around entirely, which causes the ship to like dramatically take a shift. Captain Lucky like holds on to like her bowl with one hand and grabs it with like grabs the wheel with the other and wrenches it back into place.
Oh, oh, oh. You haven't got your sea legs. That's pretty funny for you. I guess your air legs. What'd you call it? Sky legs. That's it.
Chris Fuldor clinks his free claw at her angrily. Click, click,
Oh, I
click.
know how you feel, but you keep trying. You'll be able to sail with the best of them.
I don't know if he'll be sailing anytime soon. It's a little bit hazard for a
You might keep
Crapson.
him.
No,
I
he's
can
a.
teach him if you let me keep him.
I don't know. What are you gonna give me?
That's a good point. I don't know. Let me think about it.
He can be your buddy for now.
All right.
Food, Dinty.
Thank you so much.
And she saunters her way over, graciously takes a bowl, takes a utensil, and starts eating as she's like looking over the rigging still.
This is damn good.
Yep.
Seriously, I haven't had food like this in forever. Mr. Piss is usually the one who cooks.
It sounds like he needs some cooking lessons.
Or better ingredients is what he says, but yeah, cooking lessons.
I literally made this out of y'all's pantry.
Yeah, no excuse.
Exactly. He can shoot down a dragon, but can he cook? Seems like not. Okay.
Damn shade.
Jade. As you approach Mr. Piss and Talia, seems to be the tail end of a story that Talia is now telling Mr. Piss.
Yeah, and so we found out it was actually the yak in the
What the fuck is a yak?
bed. Oh, it's the big hairy cattle animal.
I like you. Food?
Food. Turtoot just holds out
Uh,
the tray with the 3 bowls.
Mr. Piss takes one, as does Talia. Mr. Piss looks you in the eye and like nods. Talia just avoids eye contact and mutters,
Thank you.
You can't even look me in the eye?
comment prompts her to look you in the eye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know why you think so poorly of me, but it's rude.
I don't think poorly of.
Oh, I
Sorry if you feel that way.
insight check.
Roll insight.
Fuck.
Oh, it's hard to tell.
All right. Well,
Hard to get a
Turtoot's
read on
gonna
her.
Turtoot's just gonna double down. Yeah, I've heard how you talk. And then she's just gonna walk away. That's her
Well,
doubling
it looks
down.
like she's about to say something, but she doesn't.
Good. Turtoot's gonna go ahead and just enjoy her food up at the top.
Drama.
Drama.
Okay.
Just want to
James,
say,
Foxglove.
sorry, real quick. Foxglove, if Turtoot had been in Foxglove's dream, she probably would have punched Talia out. But that was Bucky's job.
I don't mind fighting your girlfriend. I'd do it again.
That was a previous adventure.
James and Foxglove, as you have access to your breakfast, what do you do?
Foxglove eats while he keeps on reading, studying.
James is now rolled over, sitting up, eating his breakfast, and just sitting there wiggling his toes while shooting mage hands out of his ears.
Wow. Commission you to draw that.
Pew, 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 pew.
Why is he only doing mage hands? He doesn't really know. He's just woken up. He's practicing his magic, and he practices by picking one of his cantrips and just repeating it. He doesn't share this with anyone. No one knows that he does this. Right now, there's like 50 fucking mage hands, and some of them are starting to fade as more appear. But he's just firing off mage hands, like one, like a left from the left ear, a right from the right ear, and he's just like making a set. That's what he's doing.
Gotcha. Okay. So, as you all enjoy a nice hearty breakfast, and the ship continues to sail towards its destination, the remainder of the day is actually quite uneventful. It's pretty smooth sailing. Some of that like general like seasickness and altitude sickness has worn off, and the intensity from the fight before seems to kind of like as it becomes more and more distance, you're allowed to relax a little bit more as the Gray Peak Mountains come ever closer on the horizon. However, James, do you go up on deck at any time during this day?
Once he's fully awake, yeah, he's gonna come up.
Okay, so about midway through the day, as you're kind of looking out across the landscape, of which is sprawling and varied from the vast Gray Peak Mountains ahead of you, just very a small dot on the horizon at this point, to the massive lakes below and the forests that surround them. A small black bird that you identified to be a raven comes up and lands on the railing of the ship and looks at you and kind of cocks its head a little bit at you as it hops a few more steps towards you, and you see there's a small scroll attached to its leg.
Oh,
Oh boy.
wait a minute. Do I know this bird?
Oh,
James is gonna lightly go to pet the bird. Does he know the bird?
The bird immediately pecks your finger and tries to bite it, causing you to quickly pull back. And yes, you definitely know this bird. It's one of Eve's flock that she likes to use whenever she sends messages.
God
They
damn
are.
it, she sent fucking Gary.
Yes, indeed, this is Gary, the most curmudgeonly of the flock, and the least friendly. And it's always a pain to get the scroll off of Gary's leg. Always a pain.
James is going to try to reach for the scroll with one hand and use his other hand to distract Gary.
Okay, roll sleight of hand. That's pretty good. So having dealt with Gary before, you start reaching for it, and Gary's eyes immediately lock onto that hand. You can see its head just like, or his head just like following it, like it's just like laser focus, and then immediately you pull the string, keeping the scroll attached to its leg, and pull away before he's able to peck that other hand. And you have a rather small scroll tied off with what appears to be the Wonderfoot family crest embedded onto it. With
All right, Gary, you can go now. Go.
Yeah, he
He's gonna
hops
be-
a few steps back, and then he stays.
God. Gary, I don't like you. You don't like me. What do you want from me? Someone just
He yells at you.
fucking hate you, Gary. Just know that. I don't wish ill on you, but sometimes, just sometimes, I wish you would lose a feather or two. James is going to open the scroll.
Okay. How do we want to play this? As I can send it to you via Discord or read it aloud. What do you prefer for this format?
Go ahead and read it out loud in the most Irish accent you can.
I'll do my best.
Hello, Jamie. It's good to hear from you. Who taught you how to write? I hope you have a friend who can read this to you. Of course, I'm kidding. Mostly. Well, if there's one thing that your pa drilled into my head after my dad died, it was that weird things occur if you don't channel that magical energy right. It's called the elemental chaos for a reason, cousin. I know Uncle James and I had our differences in approaching how to control it. If he knew what I've been doing now, I have no doubt that he'd throw a fit. But I've always been kind of good at this stuff, you know. And I think my own studies will be as helpful to you as dear old Uncle James. That is to say, not at all. This thing that claims to be you from the future could be a lot of things. A fae, a demon. Actually, you from the future could be any of those. Anything's possible with the elemental chaos. So be careful, dear cousin. If there is that one small nugget of wisdom that your pa had to offer, it was to approach the unknown with caution. Maybe not as much as his anxious arse likes to employ, but many seek our power. It's wise not to share it. I'd like to meet this Uncle Wiggly, though. That name sounds familiar, but I can't quite put my finger on it. I figure if I'm able to see you or this thing in person, maybe I can tell you what it is. So, I'll tell you what, cousin. Send me a letter with a time and place, and I'll meet you there. Just give it to this raven, and it'll find its way back to me. Oh, but do be careful. She's not friendly. Eve. Take care, little Jimmy. I'll be waiting. Eve.
Aww. Cousin. James is going to quickly run. He doesn't have a pen on him, so he's going to start asking. Anyone got a pen on them or some ink?
We might have something down below. Mr. Pen! Yeah, Captain. Yes. We got a pen and ink down below, like a quill or something.
Oh. I don't know.
Dinty, do you have anything? No, Captain, but we could use something else for ink.
James is going to point at the crow. Gary, I'll be right back. Don't you move. God, I fucking hate Gary.
Oh, that's
Use
good.
blood!
Katie.
What?
That crow noise was good.
No, you can't have my chair, Jasper. You've been fine.
Gary flies over to you, Turtu, and perches himself right on top of your shelf.
James is gonna see this and just
Ja-
be like, the fuck, Gary?
Don't poop on me!
Gary looks at you, tilts his head a little bit. You're not
Church-
sure if he intends to... He understands you, and if he intends to comply.
Turtoot would like to use animal handling to make Gary a friend.
Roll animal handling. Well, James, what are you going to do?
I'm investigating for a pen.
We're best friends!
Okay. James, what you're able to find down below, like as you're rummaging around, you find a lot of things that would not be that great, but you do find like a big barrel of what appears to be like this black tar that you could use as ink maybe, but it would be really sloppy and it would take a minute to dry. There's also the food in the pantry.
Nope.
Oh.
Hold on.
Okay.
You gave
Okay.
me that. James' first instinct is going to be to dip his finger in it and write on the back of the other letter a time and a place, which is just the mighty stick. And he put like a week from now.
Worthy of note, it would be about like a week and a half from now.
Okay, so a week and a half from now, however long this trip's gonna take, he writes this all very sloppily on it and then rolls it up and brings it back up to Gary without waiting for it to dry.
Okay. Gary seems apprehensive and then like hops on Turtoot's head.
Gary, can you
Gary
please
seems-
take this to Eve?
He
Or is he
likes
gonna
Turtoot.
try to? He's gonna like reach up to hand it to Gary.
It is still like the tar is bleeding through the paper. And Gary seems apprehensive, so he goes deeper into Turtoot's shell, the little alcove behind her hand.
So does that mean the bird is my best friend?
Not your best friend, but he's cordial with you.
James,
Gary, I need you to take this to Eve.
may I make a suggestion, James?
What?
Doesn't Foxglove have like an art box or something?
Oh shit. James is gonna run back downstairs to Foxglove and he's gonna just kick the door open.
I hope you're not naked.
Foxglove!
Yes, James. By the way,
need
knocking would be nice.
Were you naked?
Oh, but still, you don't just
He-
barge
for-
into people's rooms.
He's holding a paper covered in tar. His hand is covered in tar. Can I have a piece of paper and a pen? James is going to drop the tar paper on the floor.
Didn't he just
Splatters
say?
and it kind of like erupts off the side and makes a mess.
Foskov is just gonna use, I think he'll use, I mean, would Mend or count on this?
Mending, no.
Or Purify
The
food?
one you may be looking for is Prestidigitation, is
It's
usually a good general cleanup spell.
James,
James-
could you clean up after yourself at least?
James is going to look at him and blink and go, okay, and cast Prestidigitation.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
He's like, there we go. Can I have a piece of paper and a crown?
Yes.
James is going to lay on Foxglove's floor with the crown and the piece of paper, and he's going to write a response back to Eve. And he's going to say,
Okay.
hey, cousin, thanks for the response. And it's spelled terribly. It is, again, another letter where the spelling is off. His first letter, of course, is going to have bad spelling still, because it's James. Why wouldn't it? I'm not typing. Who's typing for me?
Don't worry, just say what the letter says.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I'm literally like trying to talk and all this. See, it's like James Wonderfoot is typing. What? What do you mean I'm typing? I'm not typing. Soki did. So James is gonna write, hey cuz, thank you for the response so quick. We'll be back at the Midas Stick in like a week and a half after this adventure. If you want to come by, and then I can show you the weird book and you can meet my friends. Love you, boy. And he's gonna draw like cute little version of himself, but it's like a stick bunny with like magic coming out of the ears.
Okay.
Oh God.
Cute. Cute.
God. Wow. Okay.
All right. So you write the
Wow.
letter, do your little drawing, and
He's
imagine
gonna bring it
wrap
back
it up.
up to Gary. He's gonna hand it to Gary. All right, Gary. This one better?
Gary is still hiding in Turtooth's shell.
Granny,
What?
I need the crow.
It echoed. You know, I can't make it do anything. Maybe you should try being nicer.
He starts it. He has picked on me my entire life.
It sounds like you should be the bigger person.
Gary, I'm sorry that you suck. Now take this back to Eve. I don't like you. You don't like me. But if you don't take this back to Eve, you know she's gonna cook you.
Gary hops out, looks at the letter, and then hops towards you at the right on the edge of Turtooth's nose, and looks away patiently.
James is
him.
going to tie the note onto his leg, and then offer him a bite of a muffin that he had in his pocket.
He looks over, tilts his head, takes a couple quick pecks at it, and then takes a little chunk, gobbles it down, and then looks at you and flies off with the letter in tow.
Little asshole. Hate it when she sends Gary.
Okay. All right. So the rest of the trip actually is similarly uneventful. There's some like general sense of peace, although a little bit of unease from the rest of the crew. Even Captain Lucky is a lot more attentive than you imagine her being normally. Um, but as the final day comes upon you all, Captain Lucky informs you all to be ready on deck within the hour, as you will be arriving in Lork pretty soon. Is there anything you want to do for the remainder of the trip before you reach your destination of Lork?
Foxwell does want to check out the scroll that, the one that they received, having the, green dragon on it, and kind of, or he's gonna inspect it.
One with the green dragon on it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
in the guild.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll. Well, what are you trying to check out? Like, what are you looking for?
Weird magic fiddling around, like something that isn't right or something off about it.
See if someone cheated.
So looking for magic stuff, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Roll Arcana.
Alrighty.
Or Arcana. Arcana.
Or
Roll
Hello,
Arcana.
Lord
Arcana.
Cryptid. Thank you for saying
Or
hi.
So as you kind of like
Arcana stuff.
inspect the paper, you don't notice anything off about it. You don't sense any trace of magic on it. Now this doesn't mean that nothing funny happened to it at all. There are other ways that you can fuss around with it. Even magically, like after the magic has done its piece, like the magic will usually dissipate, especially like after a period of time. But for the most part, you aren't able to pick up on any kind of weird things going on with this scroll.
Hmm.
Good drawing of a dragon, though.
So he is, of course, gonna just in case to look at it or something.
Yeah. No, it's a smart thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Anything else?
I mean, can you use inspiration? Maybe.
As you remember, you gotta say that before you make the roll.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So, as you all get up on deck, Captain Lucky meets you on deck, and you look above, and you can see that she has tied down the wheel, and it doesn't look well tied, but it's there. And she's there along with Dinty and Mr. Piss, and you look ahead, and you see the city of Lork. Now, Lork is the first thing that you notice is that the town is dwarfed by the cliffs of the Grey Peak Mountains, which have still kind of sit on the horizon, but appear to be a lot larger as you are much closer to it. Definitely within like travel distance now. The town walls of Lork are cracked and blackened from some kind of assault. They look like they're scarred essentially. And between the deep fissures and scorched patches of this, you see these new walls of rough stone rising defiantly, and look to be like quite more skeletal than the original ones. So it looks like they were done pretty recently. The ship itself is heading directly towards it, and this is when Captain Lucky steps forward. So, I may have forgotten to mention something. So, over there's Lork, and you
Why
may
is she
notice
echoey?
it doesn't have a skyport.
Sorry. I'll stop talking into this tin can now.
Well, it certainly gives your voice volume.
I know, right?
Anyways, over there's Lork, and you may notice it doesn't have a skyport, which means we can't make port there. So what you're gonna have to do is jump off this ship, and we'll cast Slowfall on you, so that way you fall nice and safely to the bottom.
And how do we get back on the ship when we're done?
I haven't thought that far. I'm sure you all can come up with something. We'll be back here in about a week and a half's time.
This is a shitty plan.
Yeah, we should have thought about this a bit better. But
I got an idea.
Fly.
good.
I got a better idea. How far down is it?
Well, we're gonna take the ship a little bit lower, but I'm not sure though. Mr. Piss, what do you
600 feet, Captain.
think? 600 feet. So that means that slow fall should wear out right at the very end.
How about you lower us like we're within 500 feet?
Why?
Because I can just make a door and we can just walk down there.
Make a door.
Yeah.
I mean, can we take it that low, Mr. Piss?
Dante.
Yeah, we could probably make that. We could swing that. Okay, sure. That works for me.
Perfect. He's gonna
Alright,
cast Dimension Door
then-
for the record.
Wait,
I know. Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Now, Dimension Door works for you.
Actually,
only-
no. You can also bring one willing creature of your size or smaller, must be
Okay.
within
okay.
5 feet of
you
you to
and
cast
a
the spell.
friend.
I imagine in this instance he'd be able to cast it enough to essentially take everyone.
How many 4th level spell slots do you have?
I have 3.
You have 3.
Yep.
Okay, so you have the Dimension Door 1 down, and then Dimension Door back 2, Dimension Door down 3, Dimension Door back 4, and you'll be out. Or sorry, you'll be out with. You can take one person down.
Oh, boo. That's
Really?
silly.
Yeah, it's not a two-way deal. It's a one-way deal.
Fine, I'm gonna touch all of them. We all fly.
Can you cast fly that many times?
You know what? I have enough for 3. I'm gonna cast fly on those 3, and then I'm just gonna take the fucking door.
Okay. Let's see. Well, it's a concentration. And if you cast it at 4th level, you can target one more than your initial one, so you can take 2 people. And unless you have a 5th level spell slot you can burn for this, you can only do 2.
Oh wait, for the dimension door or for the fly?
For fly.
Oh yeah, no, I have a 5th level spell slot and a 4th.
Okay, so you'll need to use your 5th level spell slot if you want to give fly to 3 creatures overall, including yourself.
Oh yeah, I see it here. Okay, you can target one additional creature for each slot above 3. Okay, so if I want to hit
Or-
everybody,
Yeah, or you can hit everybody and then dimension door yourself.
yeah, no, I'll do 5th level and then we all go.
5th
Right.
level will take everybody, and then you can go dimension door.
Wow. Okay, that works. We'll just do that.
Okay, so they take you as you get closer to Lork. Captain Lucky steps forward.
well, normally our adventures are a bit more smooth sailing than that. Yeah, I mean a little, right? Look, I just wanted to apologize that you had to fight a dragon, and that some of you got pretty badly burnt. Anyways, kind of as to make up for that, I just want to give you this.
And he hands you her pistol.
It's really good. It's pretty accurate. I was just having an off day, but just take this from me as an apology. Again, I'm sorry. I didn't expect a dragon to be on the way.
That's okay, Captain Lucky. We all have our off days.
Yeah, but Mr. Piss wasn't.
Stop it, Captain.
I'll never stop. You stop being so great.
I
So,
want
plans to get-
Captain Lucky to be my boss.
so you all have plans to get down there then?
Yes.
And you're sure I can't keep this little fella?
Granny.
Oh, I'm sorry. Please repeat that.
She's holding up Chris Voldor. She holds up Chris Voldor.
You sure I can't keep this fella?
Nah. Sorry. He sticks with me.
Bloody hell. Alright.
And she slowly approaches and hands him to you.
Sure.
Time was short but sweet, kinda like yourself.
Chris Fooldor goes click, click, as if he's saying goodbye.
Captain Lucky holds back a tear and nods.
Till we meet again.
Chris
Why
Fuldor
does this feel so emotional?
clicks again, once, twice, and 3 more times. And Turtoot sniffles. Chris Fuldor, I didn't know you had that much emotion.
All right, all right. Well, go ahead. Good luck on your adventure. Like I said, we'll be in the area around a week from now. So just, I guess you could just fly back up here, can't you?
Yep.
So we don't even need to get the really long ladder. That was going to be my plan.
It's like 5 ladders tied together.
I don't think I'd fit on that ladder.
It's really long.
And not long enough, Captain.
We'd figure out a way. Anyways, we don't have to worry about it. Just do us a favor and don't get killed.
I mean, that's the plan.
Yep. We
Get killed?
usually do that, or even for ourselves too.
Oh, good. Because you need to tell me where the Feywild is.
I will if I figure it out.
Yeah,
Or find out.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
Something tells me you definitely will.
Okay, well, we'll see you in a week then. Good
Yep.
luck.
You guys too. Make sure you guys don't run into any more trouble.
We'll try. You know, further away we get from here, the more likely we'll be safe. Because, you know, dragons. Right. Okay, go! Go!
Oh god!
We're right above you. Go now!
Shit!
James has already cast fly on all 3 of you. And then he's opening a door and walking.
Okay.
Turtoot.
Oh, you go ahead.
Turtoot's gonna toss Chris Fuldor into the little gap in her shell, and she's gonna step the fuck off and dive.
Ollie's gonna look at you, Foxglove, grab your hand.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's hope
We
this
can
is
trust James on
less
this?
air sickness.
He knows what flying means, right?
Yeah.
If he casts
yeah, I
wrong
know.
spell on us, we... Look, I can cast Snowfall, but I like to know...
James is already down at the bottom and he's waiting for everyone.
but we can trust him?
James.
James
Yeah.
is gone.
Yep. As odd as James can be, I definitely trust him.
Okay, well, I trust you.
This is when
Let's
you guys
go.
fall to your death.
And you both hop off the side and start flying towards the city of Lork with the wind ripping at your ears. And you see the vast expanse of the Grey Peak Mountains ahead of you. The next destination for your journey ahead. And that is where we will end it.
This town looks depressing!
You know, you could have called it. You could have put "Welcome to Lork" on it.
This is gonna be like a thing I'll do for a lot of things where I just put the name, but I'll consider that in the future.
I was gonna say you could have just made it like a postcard. That would have been really fucking funny. Welcome to Lork. Gray.
Great.
Great. Oh, I can't edit the. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe I can. The moment's passed. The moment's passed. We're done.
Aw, boo.
Oh, welcome to Lork. Perfect.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Alright.
I love that.
Perfect.
We're gray down here. We're all gray. We're all gray here.
We're great down here. Just the tiniest font.
I couldn't
Welcome
figure
to
out.
Lork. We're way down here. Amazing, amazing.
Oh, that's beautiful. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, you all destroyed that dragon. You destroyed it.
Mhm. I have to
Oh,
say,
man.
we lucked out with Mr. Piss getting that shot.
Yeah, there were 2 criticals that happened. Who was the other?
Mine.
Yours, and then Foxglove got one as well.
Except
But
Yeah,
is
unfortunately.
immune.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to be honest, as you said that you're gonna cast Scorching Ray, I was like, isn't that a fire dragon? But I didn't want
I
to
wasn't
meta.
for sure if it automatically meant it would be fire, or if it was just sort of a like they all, or I don't know.
They all have elements associated with them, and so
Yeah.
I didn't want to metagame and tell you to stop. But I was
Well,
definitely
maybe
like, this is bad.
I appreciate that as the DM. Because it is a good learning experience too, because you're never gonna forget that now.
Yeah.
Every time we
Yeah.
face any type of dragon, Taylor's just gonna come in and be like, "All right, what element's this fucker?"
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. And surprisingly they don't have any elemental weaknesses or resistances. At least like the red dragon and green dragon don't. The metal dragons might, I forget, but yeah, who's to say?
Shatter works on metal, I believe, or is it just stone based?
It works on, I think, just objects.
A creature made of inorganic materials such as stone, crystal, or metal has disadvantage on the saving throw.
Yeah, I was just set
There
on
you
a
go.
strategy, really. Just because I thought, oh, I already have something, and then of course it alters.
Yeah.
Anyways, but I just adapt. I try to adapt.
No, that's good. I think you did well. I think you all, again, you just demolished that freaking dragon. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I was a bit
So
like bummed out at that, but then I was like, no, gotta think of something else.
good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, never give up, right? And
Never
that whole
surrender.
encounter. Yeah, sure. That whole encounter is just honestly what my plan was, but it didn't have a chance. Was it would try to run away at around like 30% health, but you killed it before it had a chance to.
Yeah, that's how you
Oh
do
man.
it here.
Well, you froze it too, and that was the other thing. It could have really started goofing people up if you didn't freeze it too. Like that was a good play as well.
Command is honestly
I'm
pretty
telling you.
fucking great.
It is good, which is why like typically encounters, if you want to raise the difficulty, you don't go higher challenge rating, you go more creatures. And this one is just one creature, which means all of you plus Captain Lucky plus her crew, versus it's just like handful of actions it can do. So yeah, don't get me wrong, it is dangerous, but dang, you kicked its butt.
We did
Oh
great.
no, you know what this means?
What?
We're gonna have to fight like 3 dragons.
Oh god.
Mm.
Are any of us stealthy? Can we?
Me.
I-
Kinda.
I was about to say I press X for doubt.
I'm sneakier than you.
True.
I'm
But
just a little thick bunny, so I make a little bit more noise.
little thick bunny. Danny, I will be sending you the letter from Eve,
Awesome.
just for your own reference.
Thank you.
I will send you all the stats for Captain Lucky's pistol. The major difference from it in normal pistols is that it has a higher range. You may notice that Captain Lucky was not at disadvantage for her pistol attacks, which a pistol would have definitely been. So I'll send that to you all after the fact.
I kind of think Foxglove should get the pistol. Pew pew.
That'd be nice.
That way you have a tiny cannon and you have a big cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Let me say goodbye to my stream, and I'll be right back.
Same. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Alrighty. That was really freaking fun. Let me make sure. Okay, cool. Thank you all for joining me. This was a very fun experience. I'm so happy with how the fight with the dragon went down. Super excited to hear that it was supposed to run away at 30% health, and we just murdered the shit out of it. It sucks that we couldn't have saved any of the dragon meat, didn't have any rope to, like, throw in it, and then Turtu also lost her small skewers, so she no longer has those, but she still has plenty of other throwing weapons, but those were pretty handy. I'm gonna go ahead and take us out. I'll just take us out with this one song real quick. And I hope that all of you have a very lovely evening or morning or whatever it is for you. Thank you for joining me. Bye!